Track storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Communities across Minnesota are definitely feeling the effects of last night's winter storm. That, of course, includes the northeast part of the state. You can see part of Moorhead right here, snow blowing across the highway. It was taken at a weigh station along I-94. That's just east of the city. Now, more snow is still expected throughout today and tomorrow. Unfortunately, so you're hoping to escape the winter storm. No luck, Chuck. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sarah Knox has us covered, though. Taking a live look over Rochester, Austin, Albert Lee, and Mason City.
Yep.
Definitely some differences in those pictures there.
Exactly, and that's what I'm going to be pointing out here, because if you do want to escape the snow, just go south. The problem is you might be running into some thunderstorms as you do. So quite the spring storm here that we have been tracking all through yesterday, all through today, and even continuing as we head into our Tuesday. But more on that in a moment. Here are the pictures, the images, the videos. These are all live right now. As you can see, some movement in Austin. This is what it looks like. It's gray across the area. However, I'd say it's probably a little more gray in Mason City than in Rochester, where it's a little bit more white. Reason being, the snow. It's pretty obvious there in the pictures. We're dealing with snowfall still in Rochester, although temperatures are above the freezing point, currently sitting at 37 degrees. That's 5 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. So yes, melting is taking place. But let's head a little further to the south, shall we? Mason City, 53 degrees right now, 52 in Charles City. Des Moines is currently sitting in the low 60s. This is the impact of a warm front lifting, and as it does, it moves our temperatures up 20 degrees from where we were this time yesterday in Mason City, but also brings a chance for some storms. So let's get to that. Satellite and radar, not looking like a lot going on in our area at the moment, and that would be the truth. There's not a ton, maybe even a little bit of sunshine poking through, some filtered clouds. But as we look a little further to the west and maybe even a little further south, that's where we see the activity. I'm going to first zoom things out so we can see it is a big system that we are tracking here. It continues all the way into the south as well. And we mentioned the snow. If you're heading further to the north, that's where you're going to run into it there. In our neck of the woods, this is what we're tracking as we go through the next couple hours. So I zoomed in here. I took the clouds off so it's just a little easier to see all the lightning embedded in these little cells coming our way. None of them are severe warned, so that's some good news, but we're keeping a very close eye on it because there is a small chance. Fort Dodge, probably hearing a lot of rumbles of thunder right now, seeing plenty of flashes of lightning, and here is the aforementioned warm front that's responsible for bringing in the warmer temperatures and to allowing some of these storms to start to pop in. All right, so that being the case, I do want to show that most of our areas tease a risk for general thunderstorms, which means no severe weather, but there is just a small little area of our area here. We're talking Hancock, Winnebago County in the green. That is a level 1 risk. We already saw some lightning there near Fort Dodge, where we're also seeing a level 1 risk. We're talking rainfall, of course, lightning flashes, and some winds. Lots of things to watch out for. Generally, though, most of us are looking at general thunderstorms, not much to worry about in the severe way. However, we're not done with the snow chance yet either. So let's see it here on Sky Tracker 3. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, my friends. We're going to stop it here around 8 p.m. where we're seeing that possibility for a few of this storm activity to move our way. By 12 a.m. coming into Tuesday, still mostly rain, some heavy to moderate rain, rumbles of thunder still possible. Then we get into Tuesday morning, and in the spiral, we finally start to see a few flakes come our way. Another way of looking at it is as the temperatures drop coming into our Tuesday, that's when we see the chance for a lot of this to transfer over into snow. That is also why some of us are under a winter weather advisory for Tuesday, 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. Oh my goodness, I know that that was a lot, so we'll just wrap it all up here in the 7-day forecast where the weekend is always in view. There is a chance for more wintry weather Tuesday before we start to dry out and eventually warm back up before Easter.
So again, we needed that precipitation.
Yes.
So that is good from that standpoint. Can't say I love it, but I'll deal with it, as I'm sure we all have to, right?
Ecstatic to see how the drought monitor on Thursday changes, so we're going to be all over that.
Stay tuned for that. All right, thank you, Sarah.
Of course.